Hi, I'm Jason with JaCor. Today we're at a bifold door. Obviously the seal needs it pretty bad. This existing rubber just has no fabric inside the rubber, so it easily tears off. We're basically going to use our wraparound seal detail. The gap underneath this door is more than an inch, so the wraparound has a better compression when it gets to the ground. So we're gonna first just demo this off, and from there we're gonna attach the seal to the bottom and then wrap it around to the back side. So as we get to that, I'll show you what that looks like. All right, so we got the seal all demoed off, and as you can see, there's a pretty big gap between the bottom tube of the bifold and the ground. So what we did is we cut off just a little section of the weather seal, and we're going to use the two-sided tape, fasten it to the bottom, and then try it a couple times just to make sure we have the right placement of the material. All right, so we put a piece of tape on the back edge here and at the bottom, and I'm just going to stick the weather seal on there, fasten it to the back side with the tape. So you can see we have our bulb right here. It's a little more, about 3 or 4 inches. When the door comes down, it's going to compress like that. So we'll put it in like this, and we'll run the door down and just make sure we have a good seal up against the ground. We ran the door all the way down, and as you can see, the seal has a good compression against the ground. There's about a little more than 3 inches on the ground, and it's bulging out to the front a little bit to keep that water out. So now we're gonna get the seal and place it in the same spot, both in the backside and on the bottom. So we've added the double-sided tape, both to the backside of the tube and the underside of the tube. I have a little piece of material here that I just shown you as an example. We have the roller pins on here. So you need to notch out the end of the material, and this will go up around here like this, both attached to the bottom here and then back around to the top. So next step, we're going to attach the weather seal to this bottom here. Once we get to that point, I'll show you what that looks like. So we've attached the weather seal to the bottom using the two-sided tape, pre-notched the weather seal at the end to fit around the roller pin. We're going to use our galvanized retainer and fasten that. You line the beveled edge of the retainer up with the edge of the weather seal, and then use the Tech fasteners to screw it in. Wrap the weather seal to the back edge. The two-sided tape is holding it down. Next, we're going to take a galvanized retainer. We're going to fasten them to the top. The beveled edge again is going to be even with the top edge of the weather seal, and we're going to be using these Tech 5 fasteners to hold it down. We've attached a retainer across the top. You can see there's a nice compression when you push down. The final step is we're going to spray some expanding foam on the two ends, and then put a little piece of steel wool to keep the rodents from eating away at it.